Okay, gentlemen, so I'm just going to ask you about today's class. We're going to show this to several other math teachers, and one of their things is they just hear noise and they're not quite sure what's taken place with that noise. Can you just give us some sort of, tell us what happened today when there was noise taking place, the conversations that you had, what were the topics?
So I think it was good noise. Looking around the classroom and listening to my fellow peers, I always heard like positive things, no negative stuff. Like we're all talking on topic, we were all talking about how we can find out the distance. People were asking for help from each other, and yeah, so it was really good.
Just for those who don't know, this was an American business, Enron, and they were astronomically wealthy for a while. They thought it was the big thing, and they had one of the largest drops on the stock market that you can see. So that's the ride that they made for.
We're all going to be rich! Go here!
Alright, and that was similar to the Wolf on Wall Street, where they were really rich and then didn't go too well. Alright, so we now want you to calculate the distance of sections A, B and C on the Enron ride. Diagram is attached. Go. So it is on echo. If you need to reread it, it is on echo. Use your... Children, these are the three students' work that I chose. And when I was going around, seeing what boys were doing, it was, most of you, pretty much, if you got it, you're getting it right. There wasn't errors within there. But I want to show you what other students are doing. This is Mark's here. Mark recognised that with the diagram on the board there.
And one other thing, what the scaffolding activity. So when the problem was shown, the teacher didn't teach. The teacher just sort of let you grapple with it for 10 to 15 minutes. Then did a scaffolding activity where some sample student work was put up. Did you find you learned from that and the conversation that come from that?
Yeah, learn a lot from that. Like it's kind of nerve-wracking when a teacher tells you go and do it yourself and just give it a crack. But I guess with the help of your peers, you struggle a little bit, but there's so many different ways that people can have a try. So it was really good to see the different ideas people had and how we were all working together, PBL. We were all sharing different ideas, and at the end when the teacher stopped the session and explained it to us, we were like, oh, and some people got it right and some people learnt off each other, and it was really good.
And then, alright, so there was a fair bit of student collaboration today. Did you learn a fair bit from that, or just what the teacher said?
Mainly from what the teacher said, but we sort of had to come down to each other, help rely on each other to like work together with the whole project and what we've learned previously, and start talking to each other, say, oh, wait, so this is related to Pythagoras' theorem, so we've got to put this into our work now, and just work together with that.
So when you were asked to actually explain the math to your peers, did you find you had a deeper understanding of the math once you did that?
I personally did, but once I looked around the room, I realised and saw that not many people did, but they eventually got the help. And the good thing about having a deeper understanding of something or a example or a project is that you can always help the other person if they're struggling.
Good. And so, given that this is very foreign to other math staff, this sort of type of teaching method, do you feel you learnt quite a bit today?
Yeah, I really think we learnt a lot with everything we did. Like, I never knew that to find the distance you need Pythagoras' theorem, which I learnt today, and now that's something that I'm going to use basically the rest of my life. In any time I need to use Pythagoras' theorem or need to find the distance with whatever I choose to do in life, and so yeah, so I think it was good.
And did you find this method of teaching rather engaging, or did you find it was a bit boring?
Well, it's better than just sort of sitting in the room, just told to shut up and not like talk to your fellow peers and engage with each other. So it's good that when teachers like, all right, now talk, like work together as a group, and then get your work done together. You get more opinions. You get like you don't sit there bored by yourself, like just flicking your fingers around. You actually get to talk to other people, and it's more engaging. It makes that more engaging.
And one other thing, oh sorry, go.
Like it's a very broad conversation where everyone's open-minded and everyone has their opinion to, I guess, chip into the project or conversation and discuss about how this works and why this works and find other reasons and solutions.
After that, once you had that sort of aha moment, the teacher then gave you some classwork to practice that skill several times on the back of that to make sure it went to your long-term memory bank. Did you find that help once you understood it in doing the classwork?
It helped a lot. It was very good.
All right, thanking you, boys.